With both Chris Perkins and Jeremy Crawford announcing their retirement from D&D, our community is left wondering what sort of visionary, creative, intelligent individual will Wizards of the Coast hire to run D&D? Who could possibly have the knowledge and charisma to spearhead the advancement of our great game? Me. They should hire me. Sure, I might not have formal game design experience, my players might describe me as a serviceable DM, but listen, the reason I should be hired is because I know what you want. No, not you players. Hasbro, I'm talking to you. You want cold, hard cash. And with me at the helm, we're gonna fleece these nerds for everything they're worth. I have so many great ideas for how to monetize D&D, the shareholders are gonna go crazy for me. Consider this my formal application to become D&D's new creative director. Here are some of my pitches for how we can really start bleeding these players' wallets dry. Everybody loves new Splatblocks, but let's face it, writing is hard, and it takes forever. Plus, everybody gets mad when you use AI art, so you have to hire real artists or whatever. How can we still deliver lots of content for players while cutting back on costs for ourselves? I'm glad you asked. Splatblocks. Instead of whole books, we release single monster stat blocks or player subclasses and charge for each one. Who says no? You want to fight a pink dragon? You got it. $5. Want to play as a gunslinger fighter? Sure thing. $20. We will be rolling in it. And best of all, people make this kind of stuff all the time and post it online for free. We can just take their ideas and publish them as our own. I bet we have way more lawyers than your average Redditor. And this is just idea number one. We've got even more coming. Okay, so maybe our virtual tabletop sigil isn't going to work out. Chalk it up to lacking my leadership, because if I had been there, I would have never approved the project in the first place. The problem isn't that we released a subpar product which can't keep up with more established competitors. No, the problem is that nobody wants to play in person anymore. Hello, do we not want to be social? We need to get players back around the table and off their computers. So I'll be turning Sigil into Rune, a subscription-based mail-order map-making service. For the low price of $19.74, players will receive not one, but 2 battle or city maps they can use in their games every month. That's incredible value. And to save on printing costs, they'll be required to return each map to us when the month is over so we can print new ones on the back. Sigil might be dead, but Rune is just getting started. This next one is a common sense change I think we'll all agree with. Can you jump in a plane and fly off whenever you want? No. How about start driving a bus around town and taking folks to work? Of course not. There's a whole training process you need to go through before they let you work important, potentially dangerous jobs. Why then can anyone just pick up a player's handbook and start running D&D? We need standards. Introducing the Dungeon Master license, which will be required to run any game of D&D. You'll need to take a 3-hour course in which we go over the history of the game, best practices, and of course, shove in a ton of ads for our content. It costs $120 to participate, and students will be required to purchase all 3 core books beforehand. That may sound steep, but how else can we ensure that everyone is getting a fun, high-quality experience? You want amateur hour? Go play Pathfinder. D&D is for those of us who actually like having fun. You know what players hate? Rolling badly. There may be some out there who try to convince you that low rolls are actually a good thing, how nat ones can help shape the story in interesting ways, and that failure is often as compelling as success. Those people are wrong. In Hasbro, you'll find that most people would absolutely prefer to get all 20s if they could. So let them. Under my watchful eye, we'll start selling loaded dice that always go high. No more nat ones, way more crits. We'll call them dragon dice or something. It literally doesn't matter, because this benefits everyone. Players no longer have to worry about their characters looking stupid in front of all their friends, and DMs can break out one of these whenever they want to force the story in a certain direction, or if they just really don't like one of the people they're running for and want to crit them a bunch. These will be $400 each, and trust me, they'll pay it. But maybe none of those ideas move the needle for you. Where's the excitement, the boldness? Well, I saved the best for last. My first day in charge, we'll be announcing Dungeons & Dragons 6th edition. What gets people more hyped than a new edition of their favorite game? Nothing. And what makes us more money than getting to print all the new handbooks, DMGs, and monster manuals? Also nothing. Yes, I know we just reprinted everything and a bunch of people spent a lot of money on the updated 5e books, but the FOMO they'll feel as soon as people start using the new rules will be enough to get them to empty their wallets. Trust me, I should know, I bought all of these. So what will 6th edition actually change about the game? Well, I guess they'll have to hire me and find out. But I definitely know. I can only imagine that after hearing all those wonderful and profitable ideas, I'll be getting an offer letter in the mail very soon. But I do want to take a moment to thank the players of this incredible game for everything they do. Without your financial support, my very wealthy future wouldn't be possible. But until I get officially hired, I guess I'll keep making videos on here. So make sure to like and subscribe, leave lots of comments, all that stuff. But for now, good luck, and remember, crit your players.